On Thursday, March 30, 2023, over 1,000 residents of Citi, a suburb of Gomoa Buduburam in the Gomoa East district of the Central Region, were kicked out of their homes by a litigant who had won a court judgment to that effect, and so persons occupying the said 15-acre land, including women and children, were evicted by the police and a task force. According to Citi News sources, the private landowner had secured a court ruling against traditional authorities of the area who sold the land to some residents about some 25 years ago. There was also indication that some of the residents had made payment to the owner of the land as renegotiations were ongoing to repurchase the land from him until the demolition. But barely 5 days after the incident, District Chief Executive for the area, Solomon Dakokwam, has described the incident as an attack since the laid-down procedures were not used by the litigant and the police in evicting persons who occupied the buildings. The DCE also cautioned against police allowing themselves to be induced and used for what he described as debt collection exercise. He says the Assembly shall not countenance any such exercise supported by the police in future and wants the IGP to delve into the matter.
After the court ruling, the so-called owners have engaged the residents, the same people they evicted yesterday, and have agreed on certain amount for them to pay to him to rebuy the same land. We don't have problem with that. This is the receipt that some of them have paid. But aside all this, they organized this number of policemen to the place to go and evict them. The question is, are the police very sure they went there to take possession, or they went there to do money collection, debt collection? Was it an attempt by them to help the people to go and collect their money for them, debt collectors? The policemen are doing debt collection now, or they really went there to do repossession? If they had not repossessed, how did they engage them in that discussion to arrive at this 25,000 that they are saying, for which this man has paid 10,000 out of that? So we cannot accept that. And we are sounding this one, we're sending this message to the IGP and the Jubilee House that we will not allow, in fact, we will not allow anybody in uniform, whether because they are brothers or siblings or policemen or whatever, to use the uniform to intimidate us or our citizens.